first half because you concede at exactly the wrong moment?
Yeah, disappointing the way we conceded, and obviously the timing of it as well. I thought we got all the things that we wanted to do for 44 minutes pretty much right. I thought we had a good method in the way that we closed down, and I thought the lads were brave enough to take the ball and pass through the lines, which we did, and I think we created the best chances with some really clever football as well in the first half, but then probably conceded a goal that's, you know, you see every week in the Championship, so it's disappointing to concede like that, really.
It goes the other way and you take one of those opportunities and take the lead, you end up in a very different game.
You can't say that because you don't know, do you? You know, but if you look back on the opportunities missed, certainly I thought we had clever play and the best chances, and even opportunities that didn't end up chances. You know, with a shot at goal, there was one just before it that you're thinking we're clean through and in, and we don't end up getting a shot at goal there. And even in the second half, I think the chance that Perks had as good a move as there was in the match. You know, some clever football, slick play. You know, the keeper down, and you're thinking, go on, just hit the back of the net, and you know, that's one apiece again, and you're back in the game. You know, so to do that and then concede from second phase from a corner with another free header is disappointing, really, the manner. If you come here and get carved open by world-class players, you hold your hands up, don't you, and say, well, that's why they're there. But I think the lads have given a really good account of themselves, tactically clever, worked the socks off doing it, but brave enough to take the ball and play through the lines as well. So for 60 minutes, you know, really pleased with a lot of things. The last 20, I think you can forget about anyway, because we're just going gung-ho chasing the game. So I think that's irrelevant, really, and probably flatters Manchester United that it ends up for.
Did United find an extra gear, do you think, in the second half?
I don't think so, no. I think at 2-0, we just open the game up, and it shows that you can't do that. You know, we've got to have a method to it. We're just gambling and chasing a game, really, at 2-0. You know, it's not them going up a gear. It's just me knowing that you can't come to places like this and not have a plan on how to close down. You know, the last 20 minutes is just us trying to chase the game and trying to chase Man United to see if we can pinch the ball high up and score a goal. You can't do that.
A nice moment for you on the touchline as well as Jakob Schweinsteiger came off, somebody that you know pretty well from your time here, I guess.
Well, obviously Axel and Joel as well. You know, you've known the kids a long time. You've got a lot of memories of games and, you know, winning Premier Leagues with them and winning trophies, and you know, delighted for the two boys that they make their debuts for Manchester United. And I think particularly because the type of boys they are, you know, if there was a pride here of producing players that meant something about the culture of Manchester United, those two players certainly do that, you know. So pleased for them and hope they have long, successful careers here, because certainly the type of player that you want to represent you as a Manchester United coach.
Plenty of positives for you to take into Friday's game, I'm guessing.
Yeah, a lot of positives. From, you know, there's very few times this season in the games that we've had that you've not been unhappy with the players. You know, there's a lot of effort there, a lot of clever play, a lot of team play, a lot of intelligence. It shows, I think, that if there's not a team structure and a game plan, the last 20 minutes when you're just chasing, that you get carved open. But we've certainly, for 60 odd minutes there, give a really good account of ourselves.
I suppose the lads that don't know, Warren, your biggest job now, I guess, is to ensure that doesn't affect the positivity that you've got from your last three, you know, victories. Yeah,
they'd be down, but certainly, you know, they wouldn't have been down if you're going 0-0 at half time. I think they'd been delighted really with the way that had gone. You know, so fine margins again, and I think we've talked about it, you know, in a lot of games that we've had about fine margins, changing perceptions of how you see the game, or how in the media even it's perceived. And I think certainly the two goals there for 60 minutes does change a lot of things, really.
And Yannick came on, no after effects from the injury?
Well, he's not trained really since the Burton game, so he's had one day's training. You're gambling there at 2-0, aren't you? And not wanting to overexpose him for longer than that, you know, just building him up for Friday's game.
Did you still feel there was something for you when Yannick came on, you know, on the counter on the day?
Yeah, I did it because he was coming on anyway at 1-0. So, you know, we just conceded just about the time he was coming on. You know, that was another one that you still think it's tight, and I think we can do something. So, you know, there's another one that you don't know if he goes on at 1-0. You know, instead of 2-0 when you're chasing it, it's open. That's another fine margin in the game that can look back and make it difficult, and another turning point. But you get that in all games. You know, they're the fine margins between teams who really win the cups and win championships. They get all those bits going for them and right, and that's the difference.
Reports yesterday you've had a couple of big bits from Yannick from Derby and Norwich. Are you confident, hopeful? Where do you stand that you'll keep him beyond Tuesday?
It's simple for me. Like, you don't want to sell your best players. You've come here trying to build a football club, and I think before I came here, I don't think he'd played a full game this season. So, you know, he's progressed. He's lost weight. He's sharper. He's fitter. You believe in him as a player, and know that he could play on stages like this every week. So, those sort of players you want to keep hold of.
Anybody else? Are you okay? You want to do it? No.
Thank you.
You're happy just to speak about